Hello everyone! Happy New Year! This is Ro, and this is gonna be my first video game blog thing. I will think of a better name for it next time. Well, basically in this, I'm going to be playing one of my games on my computer, so playing any one of my MMOs. Right now, I am, for this one, going to be playing Guild Wars 2. So, before getting on and starting to talk about the other stuff I want to talk about, I'm going to introduce you to my 5 characters. My first one is my Norn warrior, named Thurin Fangrear, which I got the name from a character in one of my favorite books called The Cry of the Ice Mark. It is a really good book. It's like science and logic against magic and myth. It's a really good book. This is my second highest level, as you can tell. I don't have really high characters. This is my highest level character, Roselle, my human ranger. Really awesome. I have a bear as a follower because bears are cool. Yep. She's level 10. Pretty good. I got Roselle because it sounds cool. Then I have Goldie Fluffer. I decided to have a crazy cute name for my badass Char Guardian. Really, yeah, want to go really kind of crazy, but also trying to make my character look tough. Haven't played it yet, that's why it's level 1. Then, next, I have Moira Radley, which I named after the character Moira Brown from Fallout 3. I love that game. The game is so much fun. I love Moira. She's so spunky and into learning. And yeah, this is my Azura, and Azura are into learning, so that's why I named her it. I'm Elementalist, going to be a big pyro. I love fire. And Jacqueline Frost, which I named after Jack Frost from the movie The Guardians. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I just love that movie, and I just watched it when I decided to create this character. So it's like, hey, let's make it Jacqueline Frost. But yeah, this is my thief from the Sylvari, and the Sylvari totally look like one alien race from Doctor Who. The tree ones, I think in the second episode with the 9th Doctor, when they see the Earth explode, or not explode but die from the sun exploding. But yeah, that race is pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna play on my Norn because I feel totally into playing my Norn since it's winter and snowy and cold here in Canada. It looks like the place. Well, not really where I am, but yeah, it's cold. So yeah, well, Happy New Year, everyone. I know it's late, but yeah, I was busy today. Yeah, I hope everyone had a fun time. That everyone had fun plans. Um, I went over to a friend's house. We played Halo. He totally got me. And then we went to a bonfire fireworks thing. There was a lot of people drinking and partying, hanging around giant bonfires. It was really cool. We got like attacked by fireworks partway through the fireworks. Fireworks come sailing at the crowd, and we were in like the front of the crowd, and suddenly it was like fireworks, like run! So we like had to dodge the fireworks. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. So, what's everyone's New Year's resolutions? As you can tell, I have notes in front of me that I'm reading horribly. But yeah, my New Year's resolution is to work on the blog more, of course, and to get a job. That's one thing I really need right now, a job. A lot of people need a job. Run from the bunnies, run from the bunnies, run from the bunnies. Sorry, the bunnies are scary. They're like super bunnies, and it's like insane how scary the bunnies are. It's like killer bunnies, but they don't kill you. Huh. Yeah. So, yeah, one thing I want to work on with the blog is doing more posts about, like, you know how, if you've read my about section, I want to do more stuff where I'm writing about what you can learn from video games. And two things I'm thinking about writing about, like, this month, probably, is going to be politics, because there's so much about politics. Actually, I have a friend that is all about US politics, and I just kind of think, like, there's just so much to politics. Like, you have to make so many different people happy. You have to make so many different groups. It's all about, it's all complicated. So I have a few games which I think go very well with that. So that's what I've got, a few games that I'm gonna work on. Hopefully, be able to make a really good argument. Then I plan to do something about. Oh shit! Run! Ah, no, they got me. The bunnies got me. Tag team me. But yeah, I plan to do something about cause and effect, like how even the smallest thing, or the thing that you don't even think about, can just make a great change, or like a big change in someone's life. And yeah, there's 3 games I've got in mind for that, of course. So I'm gonna work on that. I've kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, but that's all in my head, and I really, really need to start writing stuff down. But yeah, so some stuff that I've done recently is on the 21st. Yeah, 21st. I went to my first Friends of the Library meeting. It's a group that's all about the local library. Like, they just want more people to come to the library. They love books. So I was like, oh man, that's totally perfect for me. Like, nothing could be more perfect, because I love to read. So I joined it. I was actually really surprised, because I sent application in September, and then I got a message on the 16th, and I was like, oh my gosh, they actually replied, yay! So yeah, I went to the meeting. It was really cool. Everyone was really welcoming. It's really interesting. So yeah, I joined that. They're looking for try to get more advertisement out to get more people, and they're trying to get more younger people to go, because not a lot of younger people go. Like, most seem to be in the group around in their 50s. So I'm going to I'm thinking about, well, no, I'm not thinking, I am going to do research on social media, and like maybe making a group or a page for it to get more people to come, which I think would be really cool if it actually works. So I'm gonna do information on all that kind of or look for information on all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's one thing I'm gonna do. But while I was there, I was also thinking about another project, another thing I've been working on, which is called Video Game Library. It's like a section of the library that is, I think there's about 40 libraries in the US that have this, and I think one in Canada that's getting it. It's where you have video games in the library in a section. Have to be like between E and T for teen, which makes sense. Can't have it like mature, blood and gore. You can still find a lot of fun games. So I'm gonna do a lot of research on that, and I've emailed some of the libraries. So I'm waiting for replies, and I'm thinking about at the next meeting on the 21st. If I'm repeating myself, I'm sorry. And like talking it over with them and seeing what they think, cause I read that libraries in the U.S. who have done this have seen a 10% increase of teenagers and teenagers and younger, um, and a little older generations coming in, and they come in and then kind of direct them also to the books and mostly rent, and they also borrow books. So it's like another way of getting more people to come to the library, which would be amazing, and I think it would just be awesome to have a section because video games are awesome. So yeah, that's another thing I'm working on. So yeah, that's all the stuff I plan to talk about. And yeah, oh, if you're wondering how I'm like video like video videoing it, like this thing here, I'm using Overwolf. Yeah, Overwolf. It's like this thing that has a really cool apps, like you can get the games you have and all this stuff where it's like, hey, like gives you information on the games. Sometimes depends. You can get like calculator, signature, you got a store, can do face, you can chat with people on here, music player, you can Skype, you can do Xfire chat, you can just do a ton of different, you even have an alarm clock, so it's like, okay, I can only play for an hour. You just set the alarm and it tells you. It's really cool. But yeah, this Overwolf is really cool. Also using a headset I bought that's for computers. But a really cool one that was for, I think I'm failing that one mission. But it's all about how no, damn it. I don't like the bunnies. The bunnies suck. Damn bunnies, man. Damn bunnies. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I found some really cool gaming headphones. Like they looked awesome, and it was just like all just meant for gaming computers, like recording and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's awesome! But it wasn't the one on sale, of course, like for $50. So I got ones I have now, which are like weight, and they're for computers. So that's like good. I hope this sounds good. But yeah. Yeah, I want anyone who watches this and is interested, I hope people watch it, put down what your New Year's resolutions are, and I hope you guys have a really great New Year, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow or the next day. I don't know how I'm doing this. I will figure it out, but it will be like soon. Hopefully, if I remember and don't get distracted by Skyrim and other video games and books and TV and just aggroed by life. Bye.